In this lecture, we will talk about some of the major ancient universities and the developments across each of the universities. So the first university that we would talk about is Taxshila. Now already we have discussed all these universities. In this session we would be talking about some of the unheard facts about each of these universities, and the most important one is the Sridhyana Kathak, which was one of the questions asked in 2023. So Taxshila, this is known as a center for Brahmanical learning. A major difference between Taxshila and Nalanda was that Nalanda already had nearly 10,000 foreign students who were part of the academic courses at Nalanda, but still Nalanda did not offer technical courses. Taxshila offered technical courses, and this was one of the major differences. There were 16 branches. Two of the most renowned students that you have commonly heard, Panini, who wrote Ashtadhyay, and then Chanakya at the court of Chandragupta. And Chanakya's work has been really important, his contribution to Arthashastra. So these were two of the major students who got their degrees from Taxshila. Now, one of the physician, Jivika, who cured King Bimbisar of Magad, and also Buddha himself of the painful diseases, he had studied under whom? He studied under Rishi Atriya. Atriya was again the professor at Taxshila. Now, Jivika's life is important because he was a physician. He was a student at Taxshila and later became a professor for 7 years tenure in Taxshila. Now, when he appeared for the university exam with Atriya, the story is really interesting. He was asked to describe the medicinal use of the fruits, vegetables, plants, creepers, grasses, roots within 15 miles of the university campus. Now, Jivika actually went in for 4 days and he continually worked for 4 days and submitted the result informing the professor that there was hardly a single plant he could find which does not possess the medicinal property. Each and every plant he found, he was able to bring out some of the medicinal quality from that plant. And this was one of the interesting stories associated with Taxshila and the school of learning. Now again, during the time of Ashoka's rule, it was Vincent Smith who wrote that everyone's dream was to get the admission into Taxshila. Now, it was one of the famous centers for upper class, for chiefs, for Brahmins and merchants to get into Taxshila and study Indian art and science. Now, the viharas developed from the groves which were known as aroma under the shelter of